Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect, and as you can probably hear, the phone is ringing right on time. Let's see what happens when I answer it. Hello?
Hello, Richard.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Christopher Del Chapo over at the Daily Draft. How are you, sir?
Hi, Christopher. How you doing? I've already picked my draft picks for the year.
Oh, right. All right. Now, we're going to help you reduce restructure. You kept telling me to call you at 6:15. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, but why haven't you called me? And it's 6 o'clock now. You're 15. You're several weeks late. And let's see what happens when we call him back. That's not good. That's not good at all. We can't have that. What's going on with the draft pick guy? Insane in the membrane.
Welcome to our voicemail system. You have reached the mailbox of 1038. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
come on.
Pound or simply hang up.
Come on. Hello, it looks like we got disconnected there. Trying to call you right back as soon as it got hung up. I called you back literally within like 10 seconds because the shock of the disconnect was like I was talking and then it's like, oh, you're not there. So let me try you again. Call me back. Let's figure out what's going on here because I'm confused about all this. Hold on. All right, let's call him back. Come on now. Come on.
Welcome to our voicemail.
Oh, come on now. He knows he's a fat scammer. He knows it's a scammer, but very good. All right. Let's hear. Good to see you guys. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, one and all. Members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect. Going back and answering some comments here, folks, about the huge scandal at the United States Mint. Tactical mainframe is not surprised. I'm not either. David Davey, expect a pullback on Monday. All right, well, actually, they kind of held on pretty strong Monday, but yes, indeed. And Brandon Kessler says here, gold will always go up and will always go up. Yes, and you see dips, but unlike silver, it holds and goes up much higher. Years back, silver hit close to $50 per ounce, and it's $29. Gold doesn't do that, steady rising, and it's because it's tied to the dollar. But gold is the way to go. Well, yes and no. See, the thing is that $50 silver back in 2011 and 1980, well, gold was way up as well. In fact, gold still not reached its all-time high adjusted for inflation. So really, you can't use that $50 silver as a metric to what silver should be doing. With that being said, I think it's undervalued too, but we've seen higher lows for silver over the past 5 years. No question about it. Silver is hanging in there, so hang on. And so we'll see what happens, but silver reached $30 today and before a little bit of a pullback. Michael K is here. Good crowd. Appreciate you guys being here. 66 Sam is here. We've got a lot of good folks here today, and Bill 457 is having a birthday today. Good to see Bill 457. Happy birthday to you. Dean R is here. Tony Erickson is here. We got the dynamic duo of Dean R and Tony Erickson with us tonight. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right. Silver for Life says that was a great purchase. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Silver for Life. He has made some great purchases with gold as well, too, on his channel. Very good. All right. Let's see here. And Cyber Curtain Twitcher is here. So is Clifton Murphy. Good crowd tonight so far. Appreciate you guys joining in. Yes, indeed. And Liquid Electrum is with us as well. So it's Truth Warrior and Jamie Fox. A lot of good folks here tonight. Appreciate you being here. All right, we've got this from Tomoko's Enterprise. Not much surprises me anymore, especially when it comes from your mint these days. One by one of these things keep going up. Eventually, these wrongs come to the light. Will anyone be found guilty and serve time? Likely not. Silver seems a lot safer for us to deal with, old friend. Yes, indeed. I hear you, brother. True that. In our hands. Very good. Red Crawler is here. Ness Maniac is here. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you being here. Let's see what we've got here with Jack Richard says, I'm still buying gold. I have 2 Liberty Head Half Eagles. My first 2 pre-33 gold. Planning on getting more. Nice. That's wonderful. Definitely a good way to have some gold for sure. Shadow Work is here. Thanks again for the coverage on the investigation of the U.S. Mint's ethics and sourcing their metals. Thank you, Shadow Work. Appreciate you, sir, for checking it out and listening. I have a lot of my viewers to thank for sharing some of these stories with me, too. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. You are the man. Shadow Work is awesome. Good to see Kelly Schenker is here as well as Peter Grace and Matthew Crust Life. All right. Democo's Enterprise says, all that needs to be done is whenever gold is mined, its color is unique to the geology. Match the color from the mine where it came from. That's true. Yep, you're right. And we've got Matt Zabab says, greetings, Sal and viewers. I'm a little late, 2 hours. Thanks again. Thank you. Well, thanks for popping in. We are here live right now, so maybe you'll pop in tonight. Appreciate you watching, though. Appreciate folks checking out the replay. Steve LaPointe is here as well. Good to see Steve. Reflective metal. I remember when $5 silver were the good old days. Oh, yes, I do too. I remember that as well. Silver has been, there's a long time during the mid-2000 teens when there wasn't much activity, as well as during the mid-aughts as well. Yankee Pride says here, added 21 ounces of silver to the stack this week by the dips. Nicely done, Yankee Pride. That's awesome. Justin Sartain, it's just not my thing. Understandable. Yep, I can totally understand that. Yes, indeed. And we've got Silver Cobra says, long train running. That's right. Exactly right. And we've got Barbed Wire says, gold is 25.41, silver 29.04, and platinum is 9.63 at 11:10 p.m. Well, that didn't happen. You might be looking at a different site, but that's not the actual spot price. You don't look at bullion dealers for the spot price of silver. That's definitely not the way to place to do it. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, I'm going to try the scammer one more time. Why is he not answering, that son of a biscuit? Why is he not answering? Why is it going directly to voicemail? I don't know.
Welcome to our voicemail system.
All right, Shannon Harris, our government members in the majority is under the influence of Satan. A lot of people feel that for sure. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. Smart Survival says, OMG, yeah, pretty shocking news. This is a big scandal for sure. And it'd be very interesting to see how this plays out. Yes, indeed. Remember the gold envelope challenge wasn't so intimidating. Yes, that's right. Back in the day, it wasn't. That's right. As we slurp away at some coffee here. And we're going to see here. The real walking journey. Only fools believe that gold will drop back down to 1900, silver to $20. Well, I tell you, I think it's still a possibility that they could. It's highly unlikely at this point, but I would not rule it out at this point. Believe it or not, I don't rule anything out for sure, unless it's completely ridiculous. But anyways, all right. Very good. Silver Slammer is here. HVAC Residential Basics is here. It's nice to see silver popping back up. $29.40 and change. It's nice to see that. Mana B. Joe, 62. Is anyone surprised corruption at all levels of government institution runs far wide and deep? Because this type of career naturally attracts a criminal mind. Yep, it sure does. Black Coin Crypto says, gold is gold. I don't care where it comes from. As soon as I start saying someone's gold is not as good as my gold, the gold is no longer gold. That's true. Rock Bradnoff, Bitcoin, just a matter of time before another pig takes it over. It's only digital. People have strong feelings about that. Yes, indeed. All right. Nothing really physically backing it up. For sure. All right. Let's see what we've got here as we proceed forward with this activity here tonight. As we get to Paul Stutz here, I'm going to get to today's videos in a moment. He says, wow, drug or terrorist alleged profits all coming from U.S. Mint. Just lovely. Our government helping bad guys again. Next blood diamonds from the Mint. Yeah, he has to tell you, it's crazy. It does appear to be the case, but this really pales in comparison to what all the money that they've sent to Iran. I'll tell you what, It's crazy. So it's like just another day for the government, indeed. Butterfly effect. Good to see you, Butterfly effect. And JJ O'Malley says, I've struggled with buying pre-33 gold coins as opposed to bullion coins. ABD can't make up my mind. I don't know what ABD stands for, but anyways, I don't know. Oh, maybe it's and can't make up my mind. I don't know if the laws will matter or if liquidity or security will even be an issue besides the 4 grams you lose in actual weight of the metal minus circulation wear. Yes. Yep, circulation wear is something you got to consider. That's why I always buy it sight seen, not sight unseen, for sure. All right. Michael is here. Welcome. And so is Mark Lester with us tonight, as well as Savage League. A lot of good folks joining us. We might break into 100 viewers here. Appreciate you guys being here. Homestead Aquarius chimes in on this and says, you did great with those pickups. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. Michael Buckley says, not cheap at all for my income. Probably never be able to purchase any ever again, even if the price drops to $2,000. Yeah, it's tough. These days, so many people have other commitments, and it's harder because of inflation. Everything is up, for sure. Synth says, let's explore Sal from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that so much. And Gold Addict says on this right here about the threat, it says, haters gonna hate. A lot of people have jewelry and insecurities. Buy platinum. It's dirt cheap compared to gold. Liberty coins sold out of 1 ounce platinum eagles and nobles. Never have seen them go this long without those two types of coins. Means smart money is buying them up. Plenty of gold eagles out there. Not so many platinum eagles, and definitely not many platinum nobles out there. Yes. Very good. I tell you what, I think gold is about 2.5 times higher now than platinum. That tells you something, for sure. Which is why I'm leaning more towards maybe even, branching out into some platinum, but I don't know. And then more platinum. Brian McDaniel says, I'm a new stacker, and I started watching your videos because of the humor. Well, I appreciate that, my friend. I'll try to keep it light and keep it fun as well. The subscription is because of this kind of information. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you, Brian McDaniel. I appreciate that so much. It's an honor. Sadly, these types of videos are my worst performing videos on the channel. But I still do them from time to time because I know somebody like you, it's worth it. If I can get one viewer to enjoy them and subscribe from it, well, it's worth it. So that's why I do them. That's another reason why I do a lot of videos, by the way. There's always something to talk about, and so, that's why I do it. So, and it's for you guys, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Mark B is here. Welcome. And we've got here Silver Atlas. Sal, what are your thoughts on prospecting? Seems like a lot of work, but free gold sounds nice too. It sure does. But the amount of labor and time that goes into it, it's not going to, it's a luck. It's a draw. It's a luck of the draw, essentially. And it's not worth the work that you get into it for the small flakes you do it to it. Most prospectors do it because they enjoy the activity and being outdoors. The gold is just a bonus. John Knox, I don't think we will get a red cut just yet. I don't think we're going to get it until September, but I think it's going to come in September. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. Appreciate it. Revenant Dancer says, nope, silver won't sustain over 40 ever. Never say never. Although I don't think it's going to hit it this year. I've got a wager on it, but anyways, we'll see here. Platinum Tutor B says a 9995 upside down. I did not know that. Well, it might just be where it's placed on the coin. Sometimes you do it and it's around in a circle and it may seem like it's upside down, but it's really not, especially if it's in the lower left side. That's the only way it would do it, but yes, indeed. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you too. And thank you, Kurt. Enjoy all the vids. I learned a little something. I've only been stacking for about a year. Well, thank you, Kurt. And I appreciate you being here. I've seen your comments and participation here in the chat, so I really appreciate that very much. Trent Schaefer, what's your favorite or most realistic movie about gold PM? Oh my goodness gracious, I don't know where gold is involved in it or precious metals. Maybe John Wick, maybe the John Wick movies. I'm not sure, but anyways, yes indeed. Yes, indeed. Very good. Good question. Good question. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's press on. We got Joe Cavey says, you got me thinking hard, man, like it's a full half point, an oxymoron. That's right. Is it an oxymoron or is it just a simple moron? 79 says, you talk too much. That's what she said. Literally said that. All right. And Abu Waith says, sometimes you surprise me with your balance and fairness, and that will get you hurt in this country. Yes. Tell you what. Sure does, sure does. Let's see. I mean, I'm very opinionated on certain things, but anyways. But with regards to precious metals, they can go either way in terms of the price. And I believe in them for what they have been represented historically. Historical representation of what it is. All right. All for DH something. I watched the markets closely yesterday on the precious metals, and silver held its ground strong with all the gains it made on Friday, and gold did the complete opposite. Both are going to take off like a rocket. Yes. I will be very interested to see. Be very interested to see what happens. All right. Yep, platinum is 15 times more rare than gold. And by the way, anytime I do a video on platinum, it gets hardly any views. So if you've not seen it, it took some work to put together. Hope you will check out my recent full platinum stack video. User says, I keep missing my chance. All right, well, never too late. Put a little money aside, save up a little bit. You'll get there, even with gold with its all-time high. John Defler, gold only fell about $4. When spot is over $2,500 an ounce, I don't think it's panic time. Nope, it's not panic time. That's right. Silver Heist says here, gold is acting strange while silver does the impossible. Another day in paradise. Sure is. That's right. Exactly. And let's see what we've got here. No IQ says, great video, Sal. I need copper to go up so I can get rid of my scrap. There you go. It's taking way too much room. Nice. I hope you'll be able to do that and profit off of it and get you some gold and silver with it. G-Spot Jazz. That's a pretty cool name. Thank you, Red Crawler. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you, Trent. I appreciate you watching it too. Definitely. Thank you very, very much. And G-Spot says, wow, it's almost 3/5 of its 1980 and 2011 high. Whoopee, what a joke. Maybe it'll hit $50 in 2040 before it gets smashed down back to $14. Well, G-Spot, here's the thing. People make the mistake of measuring silver against its all-time high. That was an anomaly. You might as well just wipe that away, because that's something that will never ever happen again. That's one thing I can safely say. There's never going to be a Hunt Brothers situation like that again. And 2011 was an anomaly as well too, with the supply chain issues. But anyways, let's see here. So yeah, so you just wipe away $50 silver from your mind, because that was an anomaly in both those cases. You should average the price of silver throughout history. I did a short video, it was literally a short, showing that silver preserves your wealth over the long course of time when you look at prices and average them out with a chart over 120 some years. And when you dollar cost average, that's where it is. That's how silver will serve you, with dollar cost averaging, buying and holding for the long term. And that's really how silver works. It's not going to make you rich, and it's still going to be you have two things against you. You've got fluctuation in the markets, and you've got premiums with silver. And it hurts a whole lot more with silver than it does gold, that's for sure. But notwithstanding, if you're steady, and I mean, I've got silver in my stack that I bought for $4 and change. I've got other silver that I bought for well over $30, $40. Very few $40 silver, but we're getting really close to that point now where silver's, trading close to $30 again. Jay Munleese is here. Good to see you. Richie Luxury is here. Welcome. Robert Federer, yes, it has already hit $30. It touched on it. I just posted a video about it this afternoon here, and I did a poll in my last live stream, asking you if it would hit there, and 66% of you said yes, and you were right. Dry ciders, it will be $34.27 on election day. That's quite specific. I know you're just having fun, but yeah, who knows? I think we'll see silver hit $35 by the end of the year, but that's just a guess. I can't say for sure. Definitely wouldn't give a specific price like that. But anyways, thank you, Carolyn Smith, for watching. I appreciate it. And Underground Metal says, amazing, Sam. Keep on stacking, my friend. That's the victory video about a friend of mine, 66 Sam, who accumulated and bought a 1 ounce of gold with a limited budget and a lot of adversity. Yes, really cool. And we've got Underground is laughing at this one. Yes, we had a little bit of fun with this one. All right, it's a little fun video. Donald Gartner says, I've been waiting 40 years for a silver breakout. Thanks for your videos. Thank you. Yep, I know. I hear you. I mean, a true breakout for silver will probably have to be we're breaking through 2 all-time highs, and that's with nominal dollars. Real dollars, silver would need to be triple digits to break the all-time high, which is another reason why I say don't look for those anomalies of 1980 and 2011. Remove those from your mind, because it's not going to get there anytime soon, especially adjusted for inflation. But this coffee will get in my belly as long as I slurp it in good faith. Master Blaster is here. Good to see you. Michael K is here. Good to see Robert. So Dave Rogers says, if Harris wins, you can say goodbye to PMs. Actually, I'm not going to say goodbye to PMs no matter who wins the election. She will instigate communism. Everything you own goes to the common pot for all benefit from. Please vote for Mr. Trump. Well, I do agree I'm voting for Mr. Trump. But even in the strictest form of communism, they're not going house to house just taking away people's things. That would be a massive, massive government overreach, and I don't think we've seen that other than in the most dictatorship-type countries, and we're a big enough country, geographically as well as population, they can never do that. Let's see here. John Bannon says, another good video. Sal, I hear your brother. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Good to see you back, John. It's been a long time. Brian McDaniels, I know a lot of people are happy if it's going up, but I was really enjoying the lower prices for buying more. Yes, indeed. I was too. It was nice. Keep on stacking, says Cherokee Cowboy. Oh, Passport X is here. Good to see you, Passport. He says silver already broke out if he was waiting 40 years. I think he meant by that is to break out and stay up there. Stay up. You break on through to the other side. You know that old Doors song? But once you get to the other side, you're there. You're not going back. So I think that's what he was referring to. But even so, I tell him, don't think about those all-time highs, those 2 anomalies, because you just, it's not. Those 2 situations are, well, the 2011 situation, I guess, could happen again, but it's less likely now. There's a lot of different uses. There's for silver now. The supply chains have become better than they were in 2011, but I digress. Very good. All right, let's move ahead. We've got Daring Doberman says, next week, $27 again. Stay calm. We've been bamboozled when faked out about 12 times since February 2024. Yep. And even though silver is close again to $30, we could still see it get pushed back again. That's quite possible. Good info. Thank you, Chris Bustler. I appreciate that so much. And let's see here. We've got non-leftist. Says the question is, will Smirnoff vodka stock go up after Heels Up Harris takes over the DNC wrestling match? Joy, joy, joy. It's the joy of their campaign. Who knows? We don't know. Let's see here. Terry says, always buy from a reputable establishment. Yes. A good idea. Family of 4 says, wish I could go into gold. Just can't get past almost 2 kilo bars of silver versus a single 1 ounce gold coin. I used to feel the same way But I guarantee you, once you have enough silver in your portfolio or in your stack, your physical stack, you'll realize that's a lot of silver. What am I going to do with all the silver? If I need to get out in a hurry, I won't be able to take it all with me. So you're going to appreciate that a lot of value in that small size. I guarantee you, I understand what you're saying, but there will come a point in time when you will appreciate that small value packed in a small space, or that big value packed in a very small space. Yeah. Remember the crashed JP Morgan craze that was around back then? Yeah, it's crazy. Insane. Sure is. All right. George Ramos says here, Baghdad, Lady Liberty, 1 ounce bullion, 90% stolen Iraqi gold, 10% stolen Mexican silver. All right. There could be. James O'Neill Brown with an algorithmic emoticons here. Appreciate that. And Norwegian Maid. She's the only one. We had Metal Seer do it, but now it's just Norwegian Maid with a super thanks, which I appreciate very kindly. We don't know whatever happened to Metal Seer. Somebody said they saw him on another platform, but I've not seen him around at all. I hope I didn't make him mad. Anyways, Norwegian Maid, thanks Sal for all the great informative video. I was wondering if reputable coin shops routinely check their silver they are buying back using one of these methods. My guess is they probably do. They handle enough of it. A lot of them can probably just tell by feeling it in their hand. Silver does have a unique enough feel, but even as such, there's ways you can look at them visually to be able to tell, but likely they do use one of those methods. I was at a local coin shop just last week, and they had the same exact precious metals verifier that I had. So yes, they are there, and if they should do their due diligence with all of it. But I can tell you that another coin shop I visited, I saved them literally about $9,000 because somebody brought in fake gold bars. And I was standing next to them, and I just glanced down just in an instant, and I could tell right away it was fake. Very easy to tell if you look the right way. And the local coin shop person who was taking it in was not paying attention, just trusted them. And I pulled him aside and said, hey, those are definitely fake bars. Well, he took them to the back and tested them, and they indeed were fake. He would have bought those, and that guy would have walked out of there, and he would have been stuck out $9,000. So, yes. So there are times, especially if a local coin shop gets busy and they're taking in pieces, that they could get some fake stuff. It's happened before. Mistakes happen. So anyways. All right. Master Blaster says this. He's giving me some instructions on how to enable notifications, but I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. This is for Windows. I'm talking about with YouTube. I don't know. But anyways, if you go into the YouTube preferences, that's where you want to check it, not in your Windows Start menu. But yeah, if you all are interested in videos I post, turn on notifications. And technically, if you really are a viewer that wants to check it out regularly, you kind of don't need to. I post every single day, twice a day, and live stream 3 times a week. If you know my schedule, then you're good to go. 6 p.m. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Master Blaster, been telling all my friends to get some metals for years. Got my rear end covered. Can't help the unwilling. That's right, exactly. It's good to spread the message about precious metals, for sure. The more people to stack, the better. And I think more and more people are waking up to it, and that's good news, especially after what I heard today. All right. And let's see here. Homestead Aquarius says, when will it break over, Sal? I need a good pullback. You know, it's a good question, Homestead Aquarius. I don't know. I do not know. And by the way, never make financial advice based off of what I say. Even if you ask me a question where I think it's going to go and when, it's just an educated guess. Nice. We got a good amount of people watching. 143. It says 142 now. Somebody left. And yes, indeed. Very good. Glad you guys are with us tonight. Chad Wolf is chiming in here. Always good to see Chad Wolf pop in. He says, I'll be glad when they pass the new tax law here in the state of Kentucky. Well, they did. It's the governor who vetoed that, and many think illegally too, Chad Wolf. I did a video about that, and he spoke at the Democratic convention, which I watched almost all of its entirety last night. Yep, I suffered through it. But anyways, yeah, somebody needs to have a good talking with him. But anyways, all right, very good. Good to see JM Unleashed. Good to see Joel. All right. P. Hucky says this. Well, hold on a second here. Well, no kidding. And it's thanks to the U.S. government using sanctions to bully other countries that has U.S. dollar in the reserve currency. The move away from the U.S. dollar will accelerate its collapse sooner than you think. Yeah, well, I think it's really only going to boil down to how well these other countries work with each other, because they have their own issues between each other. China and Russia, or, well, China and Russia to some degree, but Russia and India aren't as close as some people think. All right. Let's see here. Carrie Tarrant says, USA days of being the major player in the world affairs is coming to an end. It very well could. It very well could. Casey Rindle, 1815, chimes in on this video from this morning about the dollars. Threat the dollar is in trouble. Half the world is trying their very best to get away from it. It's not trash, what is? If it's not trash, what is? Well, garbage is trash. The dollar is not. We have to pay our bills in it, but your belief in it will only lead some people to their demise. Well, I don't think so. I work my ass off to get my family to save in metals, and every time they hear someone defend the dollar, it makes them that much harder. To defend it is to call metals a BS dream to a normie. Well, Dove Season, good to see you. Welcome, Dove Season. Congratulations, Matthew. But, Casey, this is where I disagree with you. Because when you go to a bullion dealer or a local coin shop and you go to buy your precious metals, what are you using? You're using the dollar. See, and the thing is I just am, you got to be realistic about precious metals and realistic about the dollar as well. And I'm realistic about both items. The dollar is valuable. No question about it. It is a declining store of value, which is why it's unsound money. But I'm not going to trash talk the dollar, no question about it. And it is not trash. It's not garbage. Because if it was, it would be worthless. Think about that. It's really that simple. If the dollar is trash, it would be worthless. And it's not the case. And if you want an example of that, go to Zimbabwe, go to Venezuela, go to Turkey, go to some of these nations where they've reinvented their currencies time and time again. And those old currencies are trash. You can get them at your local. I can get that old paper money at my local coin shop for about a dime a piece, 25 cents for a note. And then that's really, and they're profiting from it because it literally is trash, except it's pretty to look at. It's got intaglio printing on it and stuff like that, but the dollar is not trash. And I would never call that on my channel, and me not calling it that does not mean that that metals is a BS dream, because it's not. You can have it both ways, and I do, and I explain that many times. So I don't agree with your reasoning there. P. Hucky says, a CBDC would spell the end of freedom in this country once and for all, period. Yep, exactly right. Because they could track and trace everything. And they could turn it on and off at will, for sure. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, let's press on. Glad I got that scammer's not called us back, and I'm going to call him back again. I'm that desperate to talk to a scammer. I'm that desperate to talk to him. Come on, answer the freaking phone. Come on now. Make it happen.
Welcome to our voicemail system. You have reached the mailbox of 10.
Let's see. All right, we've got Jeff Nelson. The government has been underreporting the inflation and over-exaggerating the jobs created. Soon they will not be able to keep the cat in the bag. Let's see how many jobs were lost in the revision this week. Yes, when it all said and done over the course of the year, they've been revised 1 million jobs downward. It's crazy. Oh, thank you, J.M. Unleashed, for posting a link to the Salivate Metal Round if you're interested in getting one of those. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's get to the next comment. We've got THS. You don't have to feed your gold or silver. They're not hungry. That's right. That's true. They are not hungry. And it's another argument for the currency that we have, the dollar. We've got it. We use it to buy food. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. We've got underground metals here. Says it, or underground metals. Says the following. It's wild. I would have thought people would be going nuts by now. I don't understand how people are furious with the loss of our dollar's value. Stay safe and keep stacking, anyone. Yes, indeed. Well, if the thing is inflation is more than they like, but I guess it's not as it's not falling as fast as other countries' currencies out there. But if we're not careful, we could be tipping over the edge. And we're much closer to the edge now than we have been at any point in history. How resilient can the dollar be? I don't know. DCNB6EV says, you're going the same way as us in the United Kingdom. Once the sterling pound was the major world currency, look where it is now. Yep, you're right. It's slowly but surely, and then all of a sudden we've gone away. All right. Junkaru Supreme, welcome. Good to see you. As we press on, good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. We'll answer some comments and have a little bit of fun. And let's see here. We've got this from AC Taylor. Says this from this morning, the following. He says, Sal, you're the only PM YouTuber that I still watch. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I'm honored and humbled. It was 2011 when I started watching precious metal YouTube channels. In 2021, I stopped watching them because they started repeating the same videos to pump sales. You, however, like to discuss and report on current news relating to precious metals. Never change, Sal. Well, thank you. Thank you, AC Taylor. I try my best. Without a doubt, I'm probably I won't say the hardest working, but I do produce the most content, which takes a lot of work than any other. And so there's a lot of news. There's a lot of information out there. And so thank you. I will keep working at it. And thank you so much. Okay, the scammer just tried to call me back. Let's try to call him again. He hung up right as he called. He butt dialed me. So I'm going to call him back. Hello? Hello? Oh, he hung up. He's breathing heavy in the phone.
Welcome to our...
Oh, come on now. Let's do it. Let's do it again. I just had it. He didn't know he was dialing me back.
Welcome to our voicemail system.
Oh, well, let's do it. Let's do it again. We're going to leave him a nasty voicemail. We're going to leave him a fun voicemail.
Welcome to our voicemail system.
Come on!
You
Get through the...
mailbox
Okay,
of
then do it.
10,
Then get me to the...
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, press pause or simply hang up.
Hello, what's happening? Why did you call me back and then breathe heavy in the phone? What is up with the heavy breathing? I need to know. It's on a need-to-know situation basis. Call me back to let me know that. And why you hung up on me earlier, I'm starting to get offended here and get teary-eyed. I am very easily offended. I'm what they call a snowflake, and I need to be comforted and to make sure that I'm accepted. So call me back and to tell me that everything is going to be okay. Do it, and do it now, please. No, I'm not going to even say please. I just demand you call me back now. We need to get this thing straightened out right this minute. Call me back now. I'm going to call him back. Maybe he'll accidentally answer. Boy,
Welcome to our voicemail.
He butt dialed me, and then he realized, oh, he's got it. I might leave him another message before it's all said and done. If we can't get the scammers to call us, well, we'll call them and leave them long messages here. All right, Konrad Kolotsky says, wait until 60-plus countries join BRICS later this fall. The dollar will crash, yet this year and the stock market with it. Maybe, maybe not, because those other countries that want to join, they're very loose associations. Very, very good. Yes, but very good. Let's see here. All right. All right, and let's see here. Boris Polyak says, this Tuesday, AM gold is ripping past 2,500, with silver is huffing and coughing to hit 30 again. The more things change. Yes, indeed. It finally did reach $30 for a brief amount of time, and then it, boom, profit taking. Talked about that. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. We've got this from A.C. Taylor again. In the mid-1980s, I bought ounces of gold for an average of $500 Canadian. Back then, that $500 would have bought about 4 to 5 cartloads of groceries. If I were to cash out one of those ounces today, I would still be able to buy the same amount of groceries from that same ounce. Gold has kept up with the buying power of my dollars from the mid to late 80s all the way to the 2020s and will continue to do so. That's exactly right. That is one reason why having gold in your investment portfolio or as your only investment is a good idea. That's right. Except I don't look at it as an investment. It's a hedge. Investments, when you think of investments in a financial sense, you're thinking about something that's going to make, there's a considerable amount of risk involved in investments. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah. Very, very good. Let's press on forward here. We have got a lot of good stuff happening here. Thank you guys for being here as we continue to move our way through the comments. And Rennie Copper, or Rennie up in here, says, just bought a pinger, don't need it. I only buy what I know, just like the Sound of Silver brings me back to the 70s when I learned the Sound of Silver from my father and the search for the last silver coins in circulations. That's awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy the pocket pinger. If anybody wants to get one of those, they are really neat devices. In fact, I've set some up and created a musical score with them on this channel some time ago. I may actually do that again. Get some more of them and set up a little musical score. It was fun. Yes, indeed. So, Sound of Silver, that might be the second Sound of Silver, the third Sound of Silver video. So very good. But the link to purchase one of those is in the description of all my videos, including this very live stream. And it is my only affiliate link that I use. Let's see here. Very good. And Heart of Texas, DNC brings in the cat. Ladies to sing the national anthem on day 2. Oh, all right. Well, we'll see. I'm looking forward to hearing that. I did watch they did a pretty good job with the national anthem on day 1. Lost in space, when the dollar drops, so do the bombs. Yes. That's right. Very, very good. And we've got here the 100% straight guy. No way the direction in cryptos. Gold is totally not compatible with digital currency. Well, if done right, it can be. But anyways, very good. Let's see here. Otron says, collect physical gold and silver before it's too late. Fiat currency is a scam. Well, I can't argue with that. And just a very, very long-running scam. Very, very, very long-running scam. All right. But this coffee I'm drinking is not a scam. It's deliciosus. And I'm not paid by the coffee manufacturer to say that either. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I'll stretch my way through. I have not done any push-ups yet today. But I stand ready. I'm stretched and ready if that ever is something that is encouraged here. In fact, I may do some just to get the blood flowing here in a minute. Finn Swede says, so far I've successfully turned my mother into a stacker, and she's got a larger stack than I do. Wow. Way to go. Now that's some evangelism for the world of precious metals. I got my girlfriend into stacking a bit, and I have small stacks started for each of my kids. Boom, Finn Swede. That is awesome. Way to go. That is the way to do it. I love to hear that. That is excellent. Excellent. All right. Let's see. Let's move on up here. to the next one. We've got Richard Metcalf says, stack on. Some people think it's a stupid idea. I found, oh, here comes a scammer. We always stop everything we're doing for a scammer call. Hello?
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 Hello? Hi, do you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, this is Sarah calling you from Chase Bank. We're monitoring your payment history, and you have been pre-qualified to drop down your interest rate on your credit card below 6%. Please stay on this call and get your confirmation code.
Oh.
Card services, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking.
Good, yes.
I see that you are responding for the lower interest rate on your credit card, correct?
That's correct. I want to get a lower interest rate. Is that possible? Can we do that?
Yes, sure, I can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any idea how much you owe on your credit card?
Yes, I do have an idea. I have a very good idea of how much I owe on my credit card.
Okay, so how much you owe on your credit card right now?
Right now, I owe about $10,400. 2 weeks ago,
Which
I
card?
owed. Okay, what's that? Yeah, but don't you want to know what I owed last 2 weeks ago?
All right, I got you. What card do you think you get the larger balance?
The one that I've used the most. That's the one that's got the larger balance. It's the one that I use the most.
Which one is that?
It's the one
Which
that I
one is
used.
that?
It's the one that I've used the most often. That's the one.
Would that be your Visa card or Master?
It's going to be my MasterCard. Okay.
It's most your MasterCard.
What?
I got you, sir.
You got it? What do you got?
Grab your MasterCard.
You want me to
grab your MasterCard?
grab
your MasterCard and
grab my
verify the
MasterCard? That's what she
expiration date on
said. Do you want me to grab it in my handy?
Yes, sure. You're handy.
Okay. Then
You don't have hand?
I have a hand, so I'm have it in my hand.
So why you told me?
What?
To grab your MasterCard handy.
Yeah, let me grab my MasterCard handy. Hold on, just hold on a second, okay? I'm gonna go get the card right now.
Take your time.
Please be online, okay?
I will always be online, sir, for you.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Hold on a minute.
You are so sweet, also.
Thank you.
I know you are playing with me.
I'm not playing with you. I'm getting my card. Listen.
Okay, I can hold the line for you.
Please hold the line. I'm getting my card. Do you hear it?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Trying to find it in all of this silver. I've got my constitutional silver. It's somewhere in my constitutional silver pile, sir.
Okay, sure.
Okay, hold on. Just I'm
I can hold the line.
I'm going to get it in my handy. Just a minute. I'm going to use two hands to get the card because it's pretty heavy. It's got a very large balance on it, sir. It's got the Chutia balance. It's got the Benchode balance on it. You know what that is?
Okay. Yes, I know.
You know what the Benchode balance? Okay, hold on. Let me see here. All right.
No, I don't understand, sir. What language are you talking with me?
I'm talking with you in English, sir. English.
What English is that, sir?
It is Yiddish. No, I'm sorry. It is Cockney English. It's a Cockney accent.
Mr.
Telephone.
Mr. Sandnigger, can you do me a favor?
Yes, I can do you a favor, but I'm not what you just mentioned. And I'm also not a mardichode. Do you know what the mardichode is? Ah, then he hung. He said he was never. He told me he wasn't going to hang up on me, but he did. Let me see if I can get him back. Unlikely to happen.
Your call is
oh man, we might be able to get him back.
Transfer to the next available agent.
Let's see. Oh. But we'll keep that in the background. Let's get over here too. Yeah, Richard. Some people think it's a stupid idea. I found that these people are used to instant gratification, that they can't see the long-term benefits. Exactly right, Richard. Well said. As Welkie, if you look at it from a close-up, then it doesn't look as bad. But if you compare it to gold, you can see that A $25 gold eagle was $2,500, so that's 100 times loss. Well, yeah, a $25 gold eagle, I think you mean $50 gold eagle, $50. If you're thinking 1 ounce size, but I digress. We've got this from As Welk, also says here. In 1964, $5 an hour was the average wage. I don't think it was even that high, was it? Gold was $25 an ounce, which means that they made almost an ounce and a half of gold a day, because 8 hours at 5 times an hour is $40 a day. That's not the case today, and that's how you can see a little clearer as to what the dollar is truly doing. Today, people make 1/100th of that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm following. I don't think, yeah, I think some of the numbers are off there. All right. Well, thank you, Red Carter. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And good to see you. Thank you, John Bannon. He brought us over to 100 on the thumbs up. Thank you. Good to see you, John. Tiki Tave. I shudder to think of the consequences when all those rejected dollars come back to America. Yes, indeed. I wonder, too. It doesn't look like that scammer's going to answer. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And you know what? I'm going to do some push-ups. I got to get the blood flowing. Usually by now we've received some, but I'm going to do some anyway. I got to get some exercise in. I've already exercised today, but I've got to get some strengthening stuff in too with the good old-fashioned push-ups. So let me give 10 here. 10 freebies. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. There we go. Just to get the blood flowing here. Let's see here. Dennis Niemeyer says, great information here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching, Dennis. Always appreciate you. Joey Libs and Count Derpula is here. So is Eagle Steve. Welcome. And the best companion dog for you says, I haven't heard of this before. At least not in the last 47 minutes. And every 47 minutes before that for the last 6 years. Sorry if you don't see the lack of gaffe at this point. All of you chicken littles have ruined what is going on in the epic collapse. All right. Thank you. Good comment. Blake, the premium and loss of trust are major issues. Yes, they sure are. Indeed. Let's see here. Whoa. 110 degrees where Steve is at. That's crazy. Wow. Welcome to Copper Bones from the Gardens of Missouri. Good to see you. Maria Langley, the price of silver is what it was when gold was $1,200. And it shows how cheap it is, yes. Using that comparison from the days gone past. Jeff Nelson is here. Good to see you guys. Aaron Ritchie says, couldn't agree more. Glad you like my analogy comparing our economy to a spinning top wobbling more and more as it falls over. That's right. We're going to see these bigger wobbles happen. That's true. And what happens when it does that? You know it's near the end. That's for sure. And the thing is how long has this top been spinning? Still may do a video on that, but thank you, Aaron Ritchie. James O'Neill Brown with some algorithmic emoticons here. Appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Very good. With James O'Neill Brown. This is on the video that I did this evening. Pittsburgh's. I won't be convinced until it goes past 34. It always goes up then down. Yep, I know, I hear you. I understand that. Knapp, 41. Silver will be going up more than going down because now, between now and Christmas, silver $35. I agree. I think that's going to happen. We will see dips in silver's price, but we're seeing higher lows now. That's something to celebrate for sure. All right. And Tex Devil Dog here chimes in on this video, says this. Silver futures closed today above the 50 moving day average. During August 5th, August 8th, silver futures bottomed to bounce around the 200-day moving average. The chart looks good, going forward now that it is above 50 DMA. All right, and I don't really track that kind of technical analysis, so I'll take your word for it, but that is pretty amazing to see for sure. Tube Supio is here. Mudvayne is here, 2311. Good to see you guys. And starting right now, before I even mention it, it has already begun. We're going to do a push-up and exercise sale. That's right. And for those of you who are new here, whatever, usually what I do is for every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do 1 push-up or exercise. Every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2. But now it's going to be 2 for every dollar donated via Super Chat, and 3 for every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family. Limited time only. All right. Last time I did this, we went the other direction. It was crazy. We had an inflation. It was an inflation price hike. Now we're going the opposite direction. It's a deflationary period sale. 2 for the price of 3 special. That's right. And James Unleashed has been very kind and posted a link to the PayPal for those if you were interested in that. And but yes, indeed, get more bang for your buck there. Why? Because the PayPal, there's no taxes or fees taken out when it's done via friends and family. YouTube takes 30% of the super chats, and another 20 to 28% is taken out in taxes. Very, very good. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's move on now. We've got this next comment here from Liquid Electrum. The great Liquid Electrum says, one day soon, $30 will be a memory of the good old days. Yes. I tell you what, just like $20 silver now is a memory of the good old days. You're exactly right, Liquid Electrum, and that wasn't that long ago, for sure. And let's see here. SR Sagan, or SR Sagan, not sure which, says this: silver is being used for modern technology today. I just wish that the U.S. can ditch that fiat currency, but now I heard they want to switch to digital currency. Why the foreign countries are involved in mining and purchasing as much as heavy metals, as well as to use it as a standard, but not the U.S. Yeah, we're doing a lot of less digging around here in our ground, and there's a lot more going on in other countries, which we're exploiting for imports of that stuff, which means we're relying on them as well. But we have a lot of resources here, for sure, all right, in this country. All right, let's see. Let's press on now. JM Unleashed, I've also heard it referred to as scrap silver. I think it seems junk and or scrap silver comes from it having zero numismatic value. Yes, I think that's right. I think that's exactly right. There's not as much numismatic value to it, but scrap silver, I think, is a little bit different, though, JM Unleashed. I see that as silver that's literally going to be set to be melted down. That's when it's going out, coming back in. But yes, I think you're right. It refers to it having no numismatic value. Liquid Electrum says PayPal incoming. All right, let's see here. Let me pull over this. Let me see here. We'll get my mouse back. And indeed, it is there. Whoa, thank you so much. We got it. Thank you, my friend from Liquid Electrum. $10. That means I owe him 30 exercises. I'm going to give him 15 push-ups and 15 curls. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Very kind. The first one of the night. Boom, Shalaka. Thank you, brother. Here we go. Let's get this blood flowing again. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to do this. Move this out of the way. Should have really moved this out before. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, man. Whew. That got the blood flowing. Thank you. All right. Yes, indeed. Here we go. And 15 curls for Liquid Electrum. Yes, and I usually get notified instantaneously via PayPal if you send it. Just make sure to put your username in there, so don't use your real name to protect your identity. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. One more just for extra measure for liquid electrum. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I got the blood flowing here. You're awesome. Very good. All right. All right. Let's see here. And we've got Gold Chick says, add a 0 to any silver comment or movement to bring it more in line with a gold psychologically. That's closer to mathematical truth. Platinum is still on sale. Not American. Give out can't be bars. Yes, indeed. Probably the lower premiums there for sure. And thank you. B.R. Williams watching local Chicago news. Doesn't surprise me that they would spin that convention stuff. Not in this least. Cosmic Karma says, I love to do what you do, run my fingers through them. The constitutional silver cha-ching is the most sublime music to my fuzzy ears. Nothing more disharmonious than the noise of base metal. True junk coins, that's right. I agree, Cosmic. Glad you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching to the end to capture that. Very true. All right, thank you. China Mitchell is here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, Bill Arrington is here. Good to see you. All right. Very good. And we've got Danny Zusseldorf says, smart move, Sal. I've heard a few well-regarded industry experts say that now is the time to buy into strength. Most people wait for a dip, but you may never get your chance. Jump in. Yep. I think it's good to buy. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. Oh, look at this here. We have got from Cyber Curtain Twitcher a PayPal friends and family donation for the twins Fuck you and fuck me from CCT. All right, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. That means I owe him 60 exercises. Wow. Well, let me see if I can do that. Tell you what, that is very kind. Thank you, CCT. You are the man. Check out Cyber Curtain Twitcher's channel, by the way, to see his latest videos. And also, he is the premier channel that loves to destroy fake silver and test it as well, too. He has the ultimate invention, the CCT silver slide, which is a genius invention, a handmade all, and so check him out. So let's see here. Let's do. I'm gonna do 10 push-ups. We'll do a myriad of different things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 10 there. And let's see. I'm gonna do razor kicks as well. Let's see if I can do. See how many of these things I can do here for CCT. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those. Tell you what, I feel that in my gut big time. Let me take a slight breather. So I'm a little bit out of shape with this stuff. Crazy. I haven't done these exercises in a while, but thank you again. Oh, let's see here. Okay, there's that. Let me get that's 20. I'm going to see if I can do 30 curls now. Let's see if I can do 30 curls. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30, okay. I only have 10 more of something else. I gotta figure out what the other exercise is gonna be. I might do 10 more push-ups. Bill Arrington, it is a 20-pound weight. 10 crackles. Let's see. Very good. All right, let's see here. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Oh, boy. Catch a little breath here. All right, yeah. Yeah. We're so glad to have you back, John. John Bannon, so good to have you back. Hope everything was all right while you were away. Some people just need a break. But yes, indeed. Okay, let's see here. Oh, man, Liquid Electrum says, my mom passed a week ago. I didn't mention it. It's not bring the show down. I'm okay. I was well prepared. Long road. Yes. Sometimes a long illness like that, it really is kind of a relief for everybody, including your mom. But I'm so sorry to hear. I'm so very sorry to hear the loss of your mom. It's never easy, no matter how long the road is. So my condolences and prayers are with you and your family. And the cat says, jumping jacks. Very good. All right, CCT. It was not 20 quid. That'd be the answer to that question. It was not 20 quid. All right, let's see here. Let's see. All right. Let me do 10 more push-ups. Let's see here. All right, for CCT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, there we go. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate it very, very much. And with that, I'm going to end the sale back to regular rates. But thank you again. Appreciate the guys who sent the PayPal donations. Indeed, appreciate both of you guys. Very kind of you indeed. All right, very good. Let's move ahead here. We've got John Knox. Says here, and I quote here, it's not just inflation and unemployment stats that are misleading. Population figures are too. Legal and illegal migration into the U.S., UK, Canada, France, etc. means our populations are far higher than reported. Big retailers know the truth, tracking market share, customer numbers, and buying habits. The U.S. population is likely around 405 million, not the 345 million estimated by the government. In the UK, we probably have 80 million people, not the 68 million reported. Yeah, that is true. We got to think about and there's no way the census can count them all. That's for sure. And by the way, the census here in the United States is apportionment by individuals, whether they're citizens or not. And we should just be counting citizens in this country, because that's how they're stacking up congressional districts and redistricting based off of population. And legally, they can do that. No IQ is here. Good to see No IQ. Welcome. All right, you have a new home. Congratulations, Liquid Electrum. And let's see here what user says here. He says the price of silver is down today by 0.43%. But didn't Sal just say silver was up? Yes, and it is up, and it was up today. It was not down at all. Well, in U.S. dollars, silver is up, but silver is down in euros. Why? Silver holds value and protects against the dollar thing. U.S. dollar is worth 0.93 from October 1st. Yes, between other currencies, the euro is strengthening against the dollar. That's why you saw silver down. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, there you go, B.R. Williams. That's pretty funny. Give it to the Biden campaign. Got ripped off, I would say so. Williams Martin says, dime bag. That's old school. That's right. But it was a quarter bag this time. That's right. Sounds real. Yes, indeed, Richard Howells. It was real. We got a scammer calling us. Oh, yeah. Hello? Auto dial. See what happens. Come on. Hello? Hello? Let's refresh these comments, see what we've got that's popped up in the last hour or two. Thought I heard a connection sound. Huh, maybe I was wrong. Kurt says, I thought for sure it would be silver because I thought you had too much of it to fit in one video. Yes, nope, I was all able to fit in one video. All right. Josh Haynes says here, it's like the 4th time I've been gifted a sub for this channel. Yes, very kind. Lars Job did it, 50 of them the other night, so you can thank him. That's right. These channel gift memberships, but people are able to add to their own and for their own accord. But anyways, beat a dead horse. That's right. We'll beat a dead horse. Damonu says, don't sell it if you trade it. Never get gov coins. Get rounds. Well, nothing wrong with government issued coins. Silver, and recognizability is something. Quarter says, beautiful coins indeed. You have a great taste, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that so very much, my friend. We've got Ronald Perry says, where are the low premiums on pre-33? It's okay on the double, but the premiums I see on the smaller coins are pretty freaking high. Well, if you do get the Indians, they do tend to be a little bit higher there. But for the Coronet style, they're fairly low. And I should have made more. I think I did mention that to a degree in the video, but I think I did mention that in the video. So it depends on what type you get. FTW Wolf says here, we have a 10% GST markup in Australia for buying no pure gold. It's a ripoff, just like the premiums for fractional, all right? So there's a premium if it's not pure gold, right? Well, yeah, be careful for that. Let's see here. I'm sorry to hear about that, Count Derpila and your mom. Smoked for 58 years. That is something else. Wow. So sorry to hear that. All right. And let's see here. Beautiful sound. Thank you, Reflective Metal. We had fun with this one. Appreciate you watching. Jeff Shaw, unfortunately, I don't have money to buy the dip. Maybe I can next week. I hope you're able to do that. And World Money Wins, $20 is a great deal for those 4 quarters. Yes, I thought so too. That was a steal. They were actually selling them for 21. I gave them exact change, and the lady handed me back the dollar. So there you go. That's part of being a faithful customer. Yes, indeed. It's time to go give my wife a Dutch oven. Have a great night. Thank you, my friend. No idea why the first thing I do is fart when I get into bed, but Mrs. CCT does not approve. And she's going to put them in the doghouse if she keeps that up. And if they don't have a dog, well, they might just buy a doghouse anyway, specifically for CCT to create a little heat out in the back 40. Count Slurpula, oh man, did you hear that? Did it make you randy, baby? Yes, indeed. I forgot what I said there, Count Turpula, but thank you, brother. Appreciate that for being astute and on that for sure. All right. User says the following here. Recently bought 10 ounces at $27, another 10 ounces at $28, and so forth. I'll buy another 10 ounces in the future, top off the stack at 100, and then switch back to buying some more gold. There you go. You got to be agile. That's kind of what this video is about, being agile with the price movements. A good move. Yes, indeed. If there are the anticipated Fed rate cuts, it might be a good time to buy, if now before the price goes up again, which is likely soon in the near future. But it's hard to tell how much is being baked in now for what's going to happen in September. That's the thing. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see. We've got Carlos Gonzalez says, do you use chlorine bleach? I don't know what the brand of it was. I think it was generic. Does it make a difference? Let's see here. All right. And Darren, Secular Spiritualist, says San Antonio has Alamo Heights and Lone Star coin shops have lots of Type 1 Eagles. Nice. Good to see they do. Slurp our way through here. We've got Win Wild One says this. I'm now going to sell all my silver and gold. The fact that you called Trump the leading presidential candidate tells you don't know what you're talking about. Well, when DeWitchy726, I tell you what, it's very close. I know the polls are close, but I think Trump is still edged a little bit there. And it wasn't that long ago where he was the leading presidential candidate. And it depends on which polls you believe. It could go either way, but right now, she's losing a little bit and he's gaining some at this very moment. All right. Thank you. All right, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Yes, tell him I said hello. Thank you, Steve. By the way, is the E silent? I don't know. I call it Steve Lapointe, but is it Lapointe? I'm not sure. All right. Wasilla Stacker with some gold there. Thank you. And Deadly Rumbrian says, bye-bye while everyone is selling. We are buying to be wealthier in the future. There you go. That's right. All right. I think the E is silent. I wondered, okay. I'm never sure when I pronounce that. I did not look at her butt, honestly. If you want me to be quite honest with you on Liquid Electrum, I did not notice Hillary's butt last night when she walked on stage. I should have looked more closely. I am kind of a booty guy to some extent, but I did not notice that. I did hear about that too, Dean R. I'm not sure. But somebody else said that he seeked the cabinet position for the Harris administration too, so I don't know. Todd Kaufman says here, just picked up 40 Eagles and $50 face and constitutional Mercs. Way to go. Usually pick up just 1 tube a week, but with the price and premiums down, I couldn't resist. I have an awesome base, but I'm working on a roster box of Eagles 1 tube at a time. I will be stacking as it moves towards the moon. In my opinion, $30 is cheap. Yes, I agree. But remember, it could go down. It could continue to fall. All right, thank you, Time Lapse. This says, your stacks are admirable. Everyone should be inspired to stack as much as you do. I have a considerable amount too, but it's massively silver over gold. I understand. But the thing is I just want to inspire people to stack, but not necessarily stack as much as I do. I think people need to stack based off their own budgets and own understanding of precious metals. In fact, many would say I'm overvalued in precious metals compared to other strategies, but I do have some other things in the fire, but not much. I don't dabble in the stock market, that's for sure. It's one area where I'm extremely light in, except for my work pension, but that's about it. Good evening to you, Rusty Nail. I appreciate you watching this video. And user says, Sal lost control and started dropping his coins and laughing like he was really enjoying the silver. That's right. And that was referred to earlier, where I have a little fun with the silver. All right. Yes, John Bannon, it will affect Canada too. There's so much where our nations are connected, more than people think. And it will have an impact for sure. I mean, trade, especially USMCA and everything else like that, but yes. All right. DD Prepper says, awesome hit. The buy button. Thank you, DD Prepper. Appreciate that, sir. And let's refresh these, see if we can get more into the past here. Get down on it with some of the older videos here. I'm not going to go back too far. Let's see here. All right, I have 4 1-ounce platinum eagles. Congratulations, Rubber City Rebel. This is on my full platinum stack video. If you've not seen it, I hope you will check it out. Gregory Green says here on the addendum to it, where I forgot a couple of pieces of platinum, I showed him in this video. Over 2 ounces worth, by the way. I think the biggest thing for me on platinum palladium is the stalling of the green movement and the potential for Trump presidency in the U.S. with the dampers coming out of the energy sector. There could be renewed demand for gas automotive usage of both metals. I doubt you will ever see either metal approach their all-time highs, but certainly $1,200, $1,300 is possible. 20-30% gain is nothing to sneeze at. True that, Gregory. There's always kind of nuance in how the stuff demand will be baked out based off of politics, for sure. All right, let's see here. Let's see, press on. D Glass, gold is too expensive. America's in debt. It's time to take the intelligence, silver, and platinum. Take the limelight. There you go. All right, thank you. Yes, D Glass. A lot of people feel that way. Lamar Avery on the full platinum stack video says this: I love platinum for its rarity, density, and it doesn't tarnish. Gold can be and has been counterfeited. Good luck trying to counterfeit platinum. That's why platinum should be more value than gold. Yeah, no, I hear you. That is one thing. But maybe if it was more valuable than gold, they would find a way to counterfeit it too. Because tungsten is still pretty close to the density, and they would just use tungsten for that. All right. Let's see. A good comment. Let's go over here to PC Coinstar. Great video as always. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging with me here. Excellent report. Lots of potential. Thank you, DD Prepper. Appreciate that very much. Okay. Yes, my friend from PC Coinstar. Thank you. All right. And I did post it. Platinum Gnome on this most important gold coin for stackers. I'm hoping to buy some gold soon too, Sal. I'm thinking of buying some old Russian gold or Swiss francs. Yep. Any gold is good gold. Yes, indeed. For sure. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's press on here again to this comment from Buckshot George on the platinum from a couple of days ago. We've got this here. It says, I love platinum. Started about 2 years ago when it was below $900. Have 11 ounces and growing. Only have 1.5 ounces of palladium. Trying to grow my palladium, but at a super high premium, I shy away. When I can spend that premium on another platinum, gold, or silver pieces. Keep growing your load and enjoy your life. Thank you, Buckshot George. Appreciate that so much. All right, glad to see you guys here. D. Peterson is here. Frostbite Coins and Collectibles is with us tonight. Good to see you, sir. Glad you have joined us here tonight on this broadcast. You all should check out Frostbite Coins and Collectibles channel, by the way. Good stuff over there. A lot of numismatic talk and good stuff over there. And other topics as well. He's not afraid to tackle a variety of different topics on the channel there. User says, thanks, Sal. I really like your platinum videos. Thank you. There's a whole bunch of them out there. In fact, if you just go to my channel and search platinum, you'll see a plethora of them. A plethora of platinum. Grow that load. That's what she said, Matthew Crust Life. True that. HVAC Residential Basics is still with us. Tom Larson is here. Good to see Tom Larson. All right. And let's see here. We have got Buckshot George again on this platinum video, platinum full stack video. Says this: love platinum. I prefer the color of silver, but obviously gold is king. That's why I love platinum. Best of both worlds. 11 ounces of platinum and growing. Keep enjoying life. Yes, indeed. That's right. Congratulations. That's a good, healthy stack of platinum. Now, part of me wants to get another ounce, but I got to be careful with my spending. Got to be careful. All right. We've got this from Lieutenant Colonel, U.S. Marine Corps. Thank you for your service. Says this: my stack is 75% silver, 15% gold, 15% platinum, or 10% platinum, and 1 palladium 1 ounce coin. That's awesome, Lieutenant Colonel. That's a good ratio for sure. Way to go. Way to go. All right. And let's see what we've got moving forward here. Let's get to the next one here. We've got this here. It's so hard to tell which when there are replies or not. Okay, let's see here. Crowdhead says, crazy that I have to deal with such matters. Although after getting certain responses from comments I've made, I believe it. Glad you aren't letting them deter you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sunshine Mine. Can this silver giant be saved? All right. No, it was not Sunshine Mine. Kevin Sharp says, I've been buying platinum more often in the past 6 months or so. Nice. Very, very cool. Platinum coin, my favorite. Red crawler. Probably the 2005 proof. American Eagle is probably my favorite. But I don't know. I kind of like the maple leaf too, just for its density or for its size. It's the smallest diameter, thickest platinum coin on the planet. Platinum bullion coin, that is. Yes. I like that egg. Really cool, Sal. Thank you, Kevin Sharp. Pretty neat. Thank you so much. Helen Dobbs says on this platinum video, I wish I could afford some of them. They look good. The eggs I have made of marble, they're very nice to look at, but no one wants to seal them. Thanks for all you do to keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love the marble eggs too, the stone ones. Beautiful stones. I like the spears the best of those. All right, let's see here. Let's get on to the next comment here. Kevin Sharp, I just got the 125th anniversary from Perth Mint. Can't wait to unbox. Congratulations. I think I know which coin you're talking about. Looks like a kilo. That's right, almost. 32.15 would be a kilo. And I don't have quite a kilo of platinum. That's right, gold chick. Not quite there. Be good gold to have, though, for sure. Yes, sir. Bob, says Bill457. Hope you got a chance to check it out. A Space Force says here. It's a longer comment. We'll see if we can get to it here. See what he's got to say. Before we do that, I get it over here to make this thing worthy. I can only say what I think based off the information I've been able to get and dig up. So if it's truthful, I could make it. It's not about my truth or some other truth, just what all the evidence appears to be what the truth is. There's no manipulation. All is well. Yeah, I don't think those guys are telling the truth. Years ago, when S&G started to skyrocket, they literally manipulated the market and held silver and gold, and I suspected they have kept gold from rising as fast as it possibly could. And that's as far as my understanding what people do for the both. However, like in the Depression-ish era where they made it illegal and confiscated it too, didn't they? And like a judge, they did it once already in the past, and they don't do it past, they're in charge to do it again. And I noted that over the explanation. Well, the thing is there was never really a confiscation. You were required to turn it in, but they didn't actually go door to door to take it. Glory 7086 on the threat video. Wow, that's insane. Everyone has an opinion, and to each his own. No one has a right to threaten anyone just because of an opinion. And they do, however, have the option to scroll by. So scroll by, trolls. Yep, exactly. You said it, Glory. Exactly right. Very true. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. Michael Cole says, how much money was stolen? 100 million or more? Where did that money go? Well, I don't know the totals. I don't think they're still trying to figure that out, but likely several million at least. Contrast with Sepia Prince on the Full Stack Platinum video. Says the following here. For platinum stacking, would you recommend sticking to one's local bullion or any other kind of bullion is fine? For actual stacking, yes. Local bullion can be the best. There's already liquidity problems with it anyway, but this is it just makes it a little bit easier to liquidate. I think if it's in the U.S., platinum maples and platinum eagles would be best. For me, I like a variety. I kind of don't care about the liquidity right at this point. But anyways, I digress. David Hamtaro, you need 3 more ounces to make it a kilo. Yes, exactly. That's right. I sure do. You're right. Michael K, stick to your budget always, no matter the circumstances. Exactly right. Well said, Michael K. Could not have said it better myself. Yeah, Eagle Steve, I've not been asking for thumbs up tonight. When I don't ask for thumbs up, we don't get very many. We have 132, which is pretty good for not asking for them, so appreciate that. But I would hope that people would do that anyway. Corax Audio, prepare for a Monday morning smash. It actually didn't happen, thank goodness, but It usually does. Andrew McCaller says, great deal, good one. I think it's a good time for good deals. Yes, I agree. It might be a good time to invest in a company that makes Sigma. Yeah, maybe. True that, true that. Good stuff, good stuff. We're working our way through, slowly but surely, these comments. Let's see here. David G, thanks, Sal. Great opportunity. Slurp up. We're going to try to do that. Yes, sir, we will. HVAC, love my double eagle. Glad you got one, my friend. It is a beautiful coin. Never regret having one of those for your collection, for sure. All right. I remember getting mine first. It was something else. All right. The government is never accountable to themselves, says FIL. They'll investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing unless it relates to Trump or a political figure they need to put pressure on. Yep. I understand being jaded with the markets, for sure. All right. Let's see. Almost done with this coffee here. Yeah. Ominous Rooster says here, I went to my LCS, and as I was walking in, they were putting 2 gold double eagles into the case. That's about 1/10 ounce. They can't keep them on the shelf. So about 5 silver buffaloes they had in stock. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, they're selling it pretty. It's good to see sales pick up again. I've heard rumors of that happening. Got to push it. That's pretty good. Some only get 30% or so. All right, very good. Thank you, Jeff Nelson. I assume you mean pushing the thumbs up button. Zephiel, the lighting you use in your gold does not make it look golden. Yeah, it's probably kind of light bright there. Sorry about that. I don't know what else to do about that. I need to try to invest in some other lighting as well, too. I have to find a real soft light, but I have to look around for it. Do some research on that. Gold Chick says the following here. Let me just do this. Newbies are cheap to LCDs momentarily. Now is the time to pounce. Get a jeweler's loop. Hold the loop stationary near your eye. Move the coin, not the loop. Look at as many coins as possible. Learn about luster and the hourglass effect. Clean coin, gold or silver, will lose the hourglass effect after 30 seconds to an acetone or xylene or silver cleaner. That's exactly right. So always need to be cleaned coin thereafter. There are many PCGS grading videos free on YouTube where one can learn to grade. It's partially subjective, but yes, look at the face of a saint through a 10 times glass. Any problems and I'm done. Even if a grader says MS66, I won't buy it spot. Yes, I understand. Very, very cool. Really good, but I can still only afford 1/10 pieces per month. Totally understandable. Stay within your budget. Yes, indeed. That's the most popular size, by the way. It's 10th ounce for the Eagles, anyway. Silver Cobra, silver and gold. Run, baby, run. There you go. There you go. Numismatic Stacker. Yo, Sal, I bought 3 gold coins at the coin show today. Way to go. Wow. I see it going up and then down and then way up. October 22nd. Yeah, it's coming. All right, thank you. My baby mama, let's give her 2 pumps and a seizure. I'm back. All right. Nice. Nice, Matthew. Welcome back, my friend. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Nice, says Thousand Dare. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shadow Work is with us tonight. Good to see Shadow Work as we press on. Let's get down here to a few more of these comments, shall we? A lot of them I missed for the last couple of days. Shadow Work, who's here right now on this platinum video. I appreciate him watching this. Platinum is the only precious metal on the list of critical materials and minerals released by the Department of Energy. That's right, it sure is. And it's a reason why gold and silver aren't mentioned there. And I forgot what it was, but it's actually good that they're not on that list, which means that they can be controlled by the government. And platinum is such a metal that, because we don't have as much of it here. But anyways, a lot of gold can be mined in Nevada, and there's still places to buy precious metals very close to without any supply chain issues from Mexico. Kevin Costello is here. Welcome. Good to see you. We've got Coins A to Z on the platinum video. He is a big fan of platinum. Easily one of my favorite videos of yours. Thank you, sir. I'm so glad you finally made it. So much lovely and interesting platinum. I want to comment on every piece. I'm sure lots of other viewers are loving the full stack platinum video too. Sadly, Coins A to Z, they are not. This is absolutely my worst performing full stack video ever. Even my full stack tungsten video did better than this one. It's crazy, but I'm just glad you like it. Have to go water my flowers. No worries, and hoping to change it to precious metals. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff Nelson. Thank you for popping in tonight. I appreciate you so much. Helen Dobb is here. Clifton Murphy still with us. Appreciate you. We've got the Evil Cowboy. Platinum will have its day. I'm very sure of it. I hope so. Be nice to see. 66 Sam says, what a wonderful collection. Nice and shiny. Thank you, 66 Sam. Appreciate you so much. Master Blaster, a platinum egg, a Salius, a silver couple engaged in lovemaking. Sal, I think you could pull out a flying saucer made of gold next. Yes. Oh, my goodness gracious. And shadow work here. Let me see here. It says the following. Let's get over here to this. He says, what was that bounty eagle? I never wanted a proof until now. Awesome stacks out. Very impressive. It's from 2005, shadow work. 2005. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, thank you. Jay Monlease has been very kind. He posted a link to the full platinum stack video for those of you interested. Got my chaser in there. One of my chasers. Let's get this thing going here again. We've got to capture, we've got to turn over a new leaf here. Let's get to Coins A to Z's comments on these. Some of these comments don't show up until days later, even though I don't understand YouTube why it does that. That's so interesting because just a few short weeks ago, I was considering buying one of those mini platinum coins. I do like big coins, so I'm just saving up for a 1 ounce or larger platinum coin or metal. Earlier this year, I purchased an exquisite rare 3 ounce proof platinum PA4 minted by the always impressive Royal Mint. Wow! 3+ ounce proof. That is amazing, Coins A to Z. Oh, I wish you were here for me to ask you about it because I would love to see that. That is awesome. A 3 ounce proof platinum PA4. Man. I hope, and I forgot to show actually another piece that it's the coronation, not the coronation, but the memorial platinum one, but you know, it's a PA4 too, but I love to see that coin. 3 ounces plus, Coins A to Z. Where'd you get that platinum egg? Is there a gold egg as well? Yes, Monet is where I got that. Stacking Inspector says on this one, a lot of platinum ounces come out of Russia. I believe they're manipulating the price to keep Russia from getting more wealth. Now that's possible. That is possible, but they're even compared to Russia's platinum economy is not enough. It's not enough to really give them much. Even the price goes up, I don't think. It's such a small market even there, even though a lot of it is mined in Siberia. Most of it is mined in South Africa. And then we've been hurting South Africa doing that too. So I don't think they don't want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, even though the one bird we're not enemies with, right? All right, let's see here. Cybercurtain Twitter says, I'm not sure if interest in platinum will ever happen here in the UK. I have some fractional platinum, but I definitely see it as a bit of a gamble. Indeed, it is a gamble. You're right. You're definitely right about that, CCT. All right, let me see here. I've got to make something happen here. Count Serpula, you've done pretty good on Platinum Sal. Thank you. I thought it kind of had more than this, but yes, indeed. Let's see here. Do this here. I've got to make something else happen. And then do this. Come on now. What's happening here? What's happening? I can't get this thing going here to get to the next comment. Catalytic converters, 7. I got 7 catalytic converters. My favorite platinum coin you had was the Isle of Man. Yeah, the Isle of Man coins are cool. The nobles are awesome. Thank you, my friend. Yes, I do like that one. Cabbage Soup says, and one of those I bought for $500. I remember that. It was like, wow, it was a lot of money, but at the time, but it's like, man, it was cool. Premiums sure seem high on platinum compared to gold and silver. Yes, indeed, they are. And I mentioned why, I think, in this video, or the other one. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Let's slurp a little bit more. What do we have here? CCT, awesome platinum stack there. Thank you, Cybercurtain Twitcher. Appreciate that again, brother. My name is Finn. On the platinum full stack video says the following. I have the same platinum Engelhard. It's one of my favorite pieces. Last year's, I've swapped all my miscellaneous platinum for Eagles and Engelhards of various sizes. Nice. Certainly more liquid in those forms, but I like the variety for sure. Thank you, Shadow Work. I appreciate you, brother. You were the man. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get to the next comment. We've got, from My Name is Finn. It's a great time to collect more platinum with gold at all-time highs, and silver is about to move higher. Yes, it is a good time. It's kind of the sweet spot between the two metals, right? Gold sick. Agree it's a bargain. Yes, bargain indeed. Sure is. Mr. West, who's ready for $100 an ounce silver? I can taste it. I think we're a ways off. We're very far away from that happening. Let's see here. 75% silver, you poor arse, says D. Hurt 17-3. Let's see here. I don't know if that's... Okay, here we go. That's a stack. We got that before. Helen Dog, keep the 90%. You can keep on saving. All right, there you go. That's right. Keep on saving in the free world, Helen. True that. And John Bethia, just think, Sal, those standing Liberty quarters were used before, during, and after the Great Depression. That's right. Very well said. Exactly. When you think about it like that, it really puts it all into perspective indeed. All right. We've gone through that batch of comments. Let's get down here to some of these. Still a lot that have just sprouted back up from the what's the name of the coins in the video. Man, there's a lot of them in that video. I just take a look at them. There's a lot of dragons. Mostly dragons. Dragons everywhere, dragons. Bellows Ford says, looks like silver and wondering how hard it is to color the comparison next to silver. Like a platinum maple next to a silver maple. Well, Bellows Forge, I'm glad you asked that question. Because if you search my channel for platinum silver, you will see a comparison video where I compare a platinum maple and a platinum silver. I've done other videos on it, all the precious metals. And it's very easy to distinguish them. Yes, indeed. Beautiful spread this morning. Thank you, Jay McGuire, from the full platinum stack video. Niels Han Dynasty, buy silver, platinum, and crystallized osmium. Yes, indeed. That's right. And we've got D4 here. Just got 2 ounces of platinum today. It's been one of those metals that I have always thought about getting, but always put off. For some reason, I decided gold and silver should be my focus, but I've finally reached a time where I can look at my stack and say it's time for something else. Also thinking about getting palladium, but the premiums prices are much higher and suppliers hard to find. Yep, true that. Nice to see you branch out a little bit. Yes, indeed. Very good. Richard Metcalf, thank you so much, Richard, for being here tonight. Richard Metcalf has taken off. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Have a good evening. Joey Lib says, nice stack, Sal. I also own platinum. Sometimes you can easily mix them up with silver if you don't read the coin. Well, there's really no way to mix them up. And I've done a video showcasing the difference between the two. Platinum is so much more dense, so much more dense. And even the look at it of it is different between silver. You won't be able to confuse them. Trust me. All right, user says, nice collection, but I am not a platinum guy. Totally understandable. It's not for everybody, and plenty of people. I mean, it's actually evidenced by the views of this video. It's not very many views on it. I will stick to silver and gold. I had a 1 ounce platinum coin and did not care for it, so I sold it as soon as I could break even. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it, and sharing your experiences with platinum. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Well, folks, I think I'm going to answer a few more comments, and we're going to take off here. I've been going at it for almost 2 hours here. Richard Metcalf says, nice stack, Sal. Platinum is the only metal in my stack that I've not been able to dollar cost average to the positive yet. Yes, I understand. A lot of premiums on it. Cool, Sal. Your 200 thumbs up. Thank you. Sign up. I appreciate it. I know he's a silver guy, so I appreciate you watching this video. James Owen says, good afternoon. It's smoking hot today. Yes, very warm this day and age for sure. All right. We've got this from the Michael Guanago. Says here, platinum is usually double the price of gold and is selling at less than half the price now. Definitely could be a good time to invest. Yes, indeed. Johnny Stacker says the diversification of precious and industrial metals looks to be like a good idea, he says. A good vid, food for thought. I remember when platinum was higher than gold back then. Platinum was king. Indeed it was. For James Unleashed, a few years ago, an employee at an LCS gave me 4 silver maple leaves and 1 platinum maple. When I asked for 5 silver maples, of course, I made her aware of her mistake. Wow, that is something. That is crazy because, you know, the gold, the platinum maple leaves, well, are so much smaller than the platinum eagles, or the silver eagles. I mean, silver maples. Yeah, that's crazy. That employee was not paying much attention at all because the platinum, I've got a video. Let me just show you this real quick. Where is this video? Let's see here. Comparing silver, gold, platinum, and palladium. If you watch this video, it shows all 4 metals and all the same type of platinum maple leafs from 2015 with the radial lines. This is probably one of the best videos you can check to see the differences between the 4 metals. But the video I want you to see is this one here. Let me just confuse platinum. All right, if you type in confuse platinum in the search function on my channel, there's a video that comes up. There's no way to confuse platinum with silver. I use the maple leaves in particular. Just look at the thumbnail of the video. That's really all you need to do. But check out the video to that. And so I think the employee at James Unleashed's coin shop was drinking that day. I don't know. But anyways. Thank you. All right, very good. Coins A to Z. Now that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that. Gold, silver. Lady Debt Clock has gold to platinum ratio at 18 to 1 approximately. Wow, lately rather than lady. Coins A to Z. Love your excellent selection of platinum, including the lovely Britannias. Thank you, sir. Hard as other ones here. Richard Metcalf, a little platinum for the stack is a great thing. It's way overdue for a run. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. All right. All right. Well, folks, I think I'm going to say goodnight now. You guys have been great. I appreciate you being here tonight. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm going to be back here on Friday night. But you never know. There may be a surprise in between. You never know. But you guys are amazing. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for being here tonight. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the ground. So have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.